Hello, I'm Maryland State Senator John Astle, and I represent Annapolis and Anne Arundel County. You know, if you come to visit us here, you have to try crabs, because crabs is what we are all about. I'm here today at one of the many fine establishments where you can find crabs, Mike's Crab House. So why don't you come with me now? Let's go back in the kitchen and see what it looks like. I'm here with Tony, one of the owners, and he's going to tell us a little bit about crabs today.
How you doing, sir? These are large Maryland crab, as you can see. By the apron, you can see it's a male crab. We try to only use male crabs just to preserve the bay, so we have the production for the bay. Senator, once you go outside, we'll get you a nice dozen large crabs and enjoy the day out on the deck.
Sounds good.
Sir, enjoy your crabs.
Thank you very much.
Welcome.
Thank you. Maryland crabs, an important thing in Maryland. Now we're going to show you today how to eat crabs. Now I have to tell you, when I first came to Maryland, I'd come from West Virginia. If it didn't oink, moo, or cackle, we didn't eat it. And the first time I saw somebody open up one of these things, I took a look at it and said, tell me you're not going to eat that. But I've come to love these things. So I'm going to show you today how I do it. Everybody kind of has their own way, but mine seems to work. So the first thing, I want to find a heavy crab. Heavy means there's a lot of muscle, and that's what we're really looking for, the crab meat. So the first thing I do is break off the claws, set those aside. The next step is you got to pull off the apron. That's this thing on the back here. You pull the apron off. Sometimes you have to stick your knife in there to open it, but pull this off. Now you can pull the back off. Now, these are the lungs. They call them the dead man's fingers. And I don't even think that guy that eats strange things on TV would eat them, so we're going to pull those off. Now the next thing that I do is break this crab in half. So now, take the half, clean off some of the inside stuff. And the next step is to break this half in half again. The reason I do that is because the back fin meat, which is the most luscious meat of all, is connected to this back fin, this swimmer fin. So you peel this away, and right here you have some of the sweetest tasting meat that you could ever imagine. And once you've done that, then you want to go back to what's left. Now each one of these legs has some meat in the shell, and so you just kind of break it open, scoop this stuff out. Now I have to tell you, you can see this is pretty messy. Eating crabs is a social function. You got crabs, you got beer, and you got friends. That's what we do here. Now, I set the claws aside, so let me tell you how we do that. The first thing I do is break the claws, and then you can pull the small one aside, and with that will come some meat that you pull out. And then I take the mallet. Some people like to do this with their hands. Some people will take the knife, but I found if I just give it a whack like that, cracks it, pull it apart, and that meat is right inside there, comes right out. So, that's how we do it in Maryland. That's how I do it in Maryland. That was so good. So I hope you come to Annapolis and Anne Arundel County soon to try crabs for yourself at one of the many fine establishments in our area. Hope to see you soon.